Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Today we got no mail. Sadness. Also, I get the feeling the turnip prices are not going to be good. I'm going to sell regardless, but let's come check. They were 54 earlier. This was just a bad week. Which I suppose makes what I'm about to say next a little justifiable. Yeah, it's 52 now. I'm just not going to be buying turnips for the next bit. My sleep schedule is going to be kind of broken, and I don't want to commit to being awake during the day again permanently, so I'm just not going to adjust the time any. But what that will... Wow. Wow! Okay. Yeah, I don't care if I mess that up. 2 gold nuggets. Holy crap. Yeah, what that'll mean is I'll basically be... What I currently plan on doing is I plan on effectively going to sleep at what would be effectively 5 in the morning. Which means I'm gonna be sleeping until like midnight, 1, because I'm gonna be going to sleep at like 5 p.m. Which does also mean I'm gonna be missing things that I normally would watch and things I enjoy, but that's fine. It's fine. My mother's gonna be going out of town again, so need to be up to be able to watch the dog. And put supper on for the people who live here and, you know, that do all that nice, neat stuff. So yeah, it's fun. There is someone else here who could have watched the dog, and they say they will. And they've said before that the reason, no one's asked them. But since being basically told, hey, you're probably gonna have to do this, they've complained to me multiple times about doing it. So it's gonna be me again. Because I would rather just break my sleep schedule for a bit. Yeah, scientist Pinky. That's microscope. Microscope? Plunge. To buy this. A microscope. Wait, no, it's not Reese I need. It's Cyrus. It's her boy toy I need. Cyrus! Hey, man. Man, how long has it been since anyone used that slang for partner? Probably a very long time. I haven't heard anyone say that since, like, 2004-ish. That saying is older than probably a decent percentage of my audience. It's probably older than I am, to be honest. But yeah. That means I'm probably not going to be able to buy turnips. If I, like, it's one of those things of, if I stayed up until like 6 or 7, I probably could, and I might, but that feels like way too late to even try staying up for. I don't need to be swapping my sleep schedule yet, but I may as well start working on it. That's my thought process at the moment. Boy, isn't it perfect picnic weather? What can I do for you? What's the latest? Muffin, do you know what a Dorado is? It's my latest fish obsession. Since Puck showed me one, I can't stop thinking about it. Fortunately, it's really rare. I don't even know where I would begin to catch one of those. I might have to look it up. Because I don't even know if that's river or ocean. I just hate saying no. I mean, that's just me in general, though. I just hate saying no. I say literally having told my mission agent no, but that's different. And that's in Eve, and I get one no every 4 hours, which I used on Buzzkill, and then my agent was immediately like, "Alright, you don't want to fight angels? Well, fine, go fight angels." And just gave me immediately another mission to go fight the Angel Cartel, and it's like, really? Freaking really? They've been so nice, giving me mostly like Serpentis, Blood Raiders, things that just aren't that difficult to fight. Sometimes the Amarians, even though I'm in Amarian space, it's kind of funny. Which, you know, depending on the mission, I'll do it. Like, Pot and Kettle, I'll do that. I'll do that every time it shows up. Because, quite simply, it's just that good ISK. And the standings drop is not that bad. So... I'll do that every time it shows up. Plus, I mean, I can just do the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc to recover my Amarian standings if they drop too low. Barbara! I've been thinking Orca needs something that would help it stand out, like a modern bench. It's exactly what we need. Tell Isabel about it. Okay, as long as it's not hostile design, I could shoot for a modern bench. Now, if it's hostile architecture, no. Heck no, I hate that crap. Oh, but homeless people might sleep on it. Good, they're not sleeping on the ground. I'd rather they not sleep there too, but I'd rather they just have a place they can go. You know, if they have to choose the bench or the ground, I'd rather them have the bench. It's not gonna hurt my feelings any. Hey, Buck. It's Steven. Hey there. What can I do for you? I want to chat. Oh, that birthday wish of yours. Happiness. What's the deal with it? I'm working on it. I get it. Still working on making it happen. I got a dream to eat peanut colada till I can't eat anymore. I'm working pretty hard at making my dream happen too. Man, how did he even find out about that? He wasn't here when my birthday happened. Alright, who told? Paula! Oh, pal. Howdy, sister. So, something you need from me? So we'll chat. Hey, so now you get your hands on some good furniture. My place has way too much empty space, and it's kinda sad. I think I could be living the good life if I just had a little more furniture. Oh, not that I'm materialistic or anything. I mostly just want the stuff for my visitors to enjoy. Hey, if you got any cool furniture to get rid of, help me out, would ya? Any kind of furniture will do, sister. I got 2 unidentified fossils. I got 3 unidentified fossils. Maybe some pocket lint. Alright, Red. I didn't even know he was here. I didn't bother checking because we just had Katrina. And Crazy Red's around for a while, so... Alright. Let's see. That should be cylindrical. His hand needs to be up. This looks right. Yeah, that's right. That's fake. I'm pretty sure we haven't had this one yet, so I'll just buy it. I'll spy it, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Yep, yeah, I know, my man. I'm aware. I'm very aware. I will. Wait, I heard someone? I think there's someone down the beach. Yeah! Hello, blue cheese! Hello, Parmesan, no Taco. So what's up? It's in town today peddling his sketchy wares. Be careful if you buy something from him. I bought some movie memorabilia from him once. It turned out to just be an old blue crayon. I feel that's kind of on you at that point, Penelps. I'm sorry to say. But, I don't know much what to yap about. I'm kind of running low on yap. I'm buying some snacks. I'm gonna be real. I'm literally buying like $55 worth of snacks. I've already transferred the money to my sister for buying them. Like I've committed to this. That started as I kind of want some donuts. Of course it did. And I'm not just getting junk, even though there is a fair bit of junk. I'm also getting like 10 pounds of frickin' fruit. So, you know, I'm not just buying junk. Because when I was there, like looking on the supermarket's website, I was like, they got like 6 pounds of apples for not that much money. Hey, Odin's. So the type of flower I prefer is a reflection of your personality. Like to try it out? Sure. Flowering flowers, which is your favorite? I mean, I still like the simple dandelion. Dandelions represent strength through adversity. That doesn't mean something's troubling you. Just say, talk to me if you have something on your mind. Even the flowers could tell you that. I mean, I'm gonna be real, Dina. Something's always troubling me. That's the problem with having lived the life I've lived. There's no escaping it. It did actually kind of remind me of something that I had ended up seeing of, basically, like, it was a little, like, it was seemingly a comedy sketch. I'm gonna say seemingly because I don't want to assume that there was malice involved. Of, basically, like, the differences between, a man and a woman going to therapy. And it's like the woman goes in with like an itemized list of everything that's wrong, everything they want to work on, all this stuff. And then the guy shows up and is like, I don't know, people just told me I should come here. Like, I don't know, sometimes I feel a bit sad. Like, you know, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of it. Like, at least in my experience, like, I know I've got crap wrong with me. Trust me, I know. I know my brain don't work right. I know I've probably got a decent bit of depression. It's never been officially diagnosed. I'm not medicated for it in any way, so I'm not entirely sure, but it sure feels like I've got a fair bit of time. And I definitely have had depressive episodes. I just don't know if I have, like, clinical depression. But, like, it's very much the case of, if I knew what the problem was, I would fix it. Like, myself. Like, that's... And I can't speak for every guy, but every guy I've talked to, and they spent a good amount of time being friends with and such, that just seems to be the prevailing mentality. If we know there's a problem, we fix it. We only ask for help when we can't fix it. Steven, how are you? So something happening here in Oracle on Main Street? Oracle's Main Street. Like, our solution may not be great, and that's why you tell us to go to therapy. But in our mind, we've solved the problem, even if we haven't. It's like, you know, I've always got things troubling me. My solution is to bury it as much as I can. Which probably has some of you going, dear Lord, go to therapy, talk it out with a therapist. Like, I'm fine. I can bury it. I can bury it a little deeper. There's still a little more room to bury it down into my feet instead of just in my ankles. Yeah, there's more room to go, you know. Like, and I say this as someone who is a proponent of, yeah, therapy's a good thing. Like, as long as you can shop around and find a therapist that works and, like, go through all the effort, it's probably more than worth it. And, you know, I'll be one of the first to say, yeah, I should probably see a therapist. I've been through some crap in life, you know. If nothing else, I really, and I know this isn't therapy, but it generally is recommended by therapists when you reach these points. Like, I definitely need to have, like, my brain looked at for, you know, ADHD or, you know, things like that. Because, like, I know on my record from when I was really young is general social anxiety. I have that. That is something I have been diagnosed with when I was really young. Margie! Hi, what does mean you here? Can I help you? Just want to chat. I do want a pocket guide to fashion, but I always have too much in my pockets to carry it. That's a mood. Yikes! Oh, it's you, Steven. Don't sneak up on me like that. I didn't... You knew I was there, man. Or maybe you didn't. Teehee, might you be shopping for today? Looking to do some clothes shopping? Just let me know. Mabel, you've trapped Margie in the corner. But, like, just in my own self-evaluations, which I know are not, like, self-diagnosis is bad, which is why I'm not diagnosing, I'm evaluating. Like, I have seen symptoms of ADHD. Looking over my past behavior, it scans. Like, I've probably got that, and from looking it up more, ADHD can cause anxiety, which means I could have possibly been diagnosed with general social anxiety when I should have been diagnosed with ADHD all those years ago. I was just considered a active kid, you know. But that just, I feel, comes with, at least in my area, I don't know if it's for everybody, but like 25 years ago, 26 years ago, 27 years ago, being a kid that couldn't sit still, oh, you're just an active kid. You know, there wasn't the thought of, well, maybe they have ADHD. Maybe there's something going on here. It's just, no, they're just a hyperactive kid. They just run around a lot. They're just very active. They're going to be a sports star. You know how many times I heard growing up that I was going to be a sports star because of how little I could sit still? You know how often I had family pushing me to play sports because I couldn't sit still, and kicking a ball around could keep me entertained for like half an hour, so that obviously meant that I was destined to be a sports star. It was a lot. Turns out I hate sports. I just occasionally enjoyed kicking a ball around. Puppy! And the things I don't use anymore will end up in homes where they are used. That is very fair. No, you don't want to buy that shirt. You don't want that shirt. It won't look good on you, and it won't look good in your house. I'm honestly kind of shocked that none of them have wanted to buy this end table yet. It's so underpriced. But okay. Unless maybe it isn't. Maybe the default price I was given was actually way too high. And like, again, I'm not saying I have ADHD. I am not self-diagnosing. I'm just saying that I've definitely shown signs. Like, there's a good bit of the time, even after I'm done recording, where the reason I'm like, I should probably stop recording is literally I am finding myself more and more just antsy to do something else. Just, I need something. I've been doing nothing too long as far as my brain sees it, and I need to do something. Which makes it worse that often when I finish recording, I make myself edit. I don't always. Didn't yesterday. I still haven't edited. Angelfish. It's hard. It's 5:22. Yesterday's episode goes up in 11 and a half hours. Or no, not 11. 12 and a half. 12 and a half hours. I need to get editing. But that's gonna need to wait till I'm done recording. Because I'm basically gonna see about just doing both at the same time. Like editing tomorrow and... well, not tomorrow. Yesterday and today's videos at the same time. So the one you watched yesterday and the one you're watching right now, I'm gonna try to get both edited. I hope I can manage it. I've got entertainment, so I should be fine. Like... and like, it is entirely possible that I'm just an incredibly impatient person. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. It's like, that's why I say, I'm not trying to self-diagnose at all. It's just self-analyzing. Blah. Getting distracted by things. God damn it. Stop it, brain. The worst part is when I get, like, focused on something and it stops going well. And my brain is just like, no, we have to do this. No, we're doing it. We have to. Like, I hate that so much. It's so annoying to deal with. Like, I've definitely had that in terms of, like, difficult challenges in games where, like, I'm getting frustrated. I know I should stop, but my brain is just like, no, we have to keep going. We have to do this. Darn it. I thought I had it timed right. I was trying to take the 50-50. Because I know I've had trouble catching that thing before, but it took longer to boop on the fourth boop. But yeah, like, I love how just wild shifts happen in my yapping. I'm just all over the freaking place. I should actually check something really quick. How charged is this? It's at half charge. Okay. I mean, what? This is totally a Game Boy Color. Batteries go in here, totally. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Just don't. Stop it. Just stop it. Get some help. fleas. Yeah, I don't really care to help you with your fleas, but I mean, okay, it hasn't been bad. My flea! You pick it off me? Thanks. I should probably take more baths. Probably. It almost seems like he was disappointed I took his flea. I don't know how to feel about that. I do know I'm going to come to retail. And I think I'm going to clean up the beach. But yeah, the snacks. Like I said, it started with, I kind of want some donuts. And then it was, you know, I saw the apples. And then I saw 10 pack of cinnamon rolls. It's like, cinnamon rolls, I could go for those. And then, I was like, well, if I'm gonna get, like, the apples, I could get some oranges, too. So I got, like, I think it's like, I'm eating, like, a 6-pound bag of apples, a 4-pound bag of oranges, 10 pack of cinnamon rolls, a thing of donuts. I think it's like 10 donuts. They're not like the biggest donuts. I know the donuts. They're like they come in like a sandwich bag. Like they're just kind of tossed in. They're pretty nice. They're not like the best donuts, but they're not bad either. I found another little pack of like 6 donuts for $3 that are like crunch donuts, and I just want to try them because that sounds weird. I want to try that. There's 4 bags of chips because they were $1.50 each. And they're not like the small bags; they're like actually like big bags of chips. I ate some key lime pie earlier, and now I'm way too hyper. I gotta slow down. Running until you're tired. Great idea. Let's keep running. I'll throw in some of this. Happy dance. Woo! Shark. Shark. Focusing on shark. Focus on shark failed. That was a me delay. I can't blame that on the controller. I could feel that was a me delay. That was my brain lagged. Which I've definitely had those moments too. And like, that's another thing that I've heard someone who has been diagnosed with ADHD talk about experiencing. And I don't know if that's just an everyone thing or if that's just like something that happens more with people with ADHD even. Because I'll definitely have that happen a lot, where like I'll even be talking with someone, and they'll be saying something, and then they'll finish talking and be like, is he gonna say anything? And also my brain will still be catching up, and it's like my brain is lagging, and then suddenly I'll catch everything they said, and I'll be able to summarize it back to them. But like, I need that like 10 seconds for my brain to catch up with things, because like it's somewhere else. Like, I don't know what that is, but I've had that happen a lot. Sometimes most of the time my brain lagging isn't quite that bad, but it does get kind of bad, and it's caused some turmoil before when talking with people, because they're just like, you're not even paying attention, are you? It's like, I am. It's just my brain has decided to go somewhere else. Like, it's honestly a bit of a miracle that I can play EVE Online. Though, to be fair, I basically never do the boring things in EVE. I never just sit around and mine rocks. I'm always doing something. So, like, maybe it's not that much of a miracle. Maybe it's just I'm pretty good at not doing things that just don't interest me. I say, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I was actually testing my laptop, and it still has full Wi-Fi out on our deck. So I'm probably going to sit out there from time to time and just do stuff, and I've been considering like, setting up my Eve account on the laptop so I could just, like, mine while I'm sitting out in the deck. Which, that I feel like I could do, because I'm more just sitting out there to just relax. So, like, if anything, it would probably just, you know, it would just work to have the laptop running and just be mining or something. I probably wouldn't do anything more intensive, at least for the moment, but that just comes down to it's not a stable frame rate, and I wouldn't want to risk anything major. I might do like, maybe I'll do like the Epic Arc or something on the laptop. Or I could use one of my alts, just like one of my characters that just doesn't have much to lose. Finally caught the bug! Lanternfly must have ran out of gas. I mean, maybe. Maybe he just wanted to rest. Maybe it's not dark enough to need to light up yet. Ever think of that, me? I bet me didn't think of that. Yeah, I'll probably at least start with an alt. Because, like, the laptop's running Linux, so I had to install the game through Eve. Install the game through Eve. Install the game through Steam. And doing that automatically creates an account linked to your Steam account. But you can then also just add other accounts afterwards. So I'm probably just going to add another account. I've technically got that alt. I just kind of don't want to start completely over from scratch. And the last time I was making an alt, you started with so many skill points. It was kind of wild how many skill points you started with. So I kind of want to just carry that character on, because, you know, they're not starting from basically nothing, as characters are these days. Like, it's... You're basically back to only slightly more skill points than I started with. Which is... Well, okay, I can't entirely say that, because, like... When I started... You would start with just enough skills to use the basic small weapon of your faction and the Meta Zero Tech 1, like, tank modules. And that was it. And, like, one level of, like, the CPU and power grid skills. Like, that was it. These days, you start with a little more than that, and it would still only be, like, a couple days if you rushed to get into cruisers with, like, cruiser stuff. But I remember starting at one point a character, and they started with literally the skills already trained to basically just sit in a cruiser the moment they were born. Like... Which was probably a bit much, but I almost feel like you start a little too low now. I may as well go donate this bug before I forget, and then wrap things up. Because now I kind of want to get onto that, but I know I need to edit, so I now need to get to editing before I get too distracted. Thankfully, I can't just easily access the laptop to mess with stuff. It's still kind of easy, but, like, not super easy. I at least need to get the video y'all watched yesterday edited. That is something I need to do. I should have edited sooner. I mean, I really should have, but I got distracted buying snacks. well, picking out some snacks, setting up an order, and then transferring the money to my older sister to put in the order because she also wants some stuff. So I'm basically paying for my section of it. So, yeah. Today has been all over the place. Like, geez. Oh, Barbara wants something. Talking about Barbara first. Pal, Puff. The son craving for fruit. Just about any kind will hit the spot. And sweet stuff usually for something fancy like figgy pudding. But today I just want a simple piece of fruit. You want? Sure, I can do that. I can do that before anything's off. There's literally an apple right over here. And hey, I'm gonna be having an apple later, so nice. It's more I'm helping you. Sea bass. No. Apple. Oh, deliciousness at last. Yes, that's good. Who can say no to a good apple? So some take my dog-tooth shirt. I'm literally wearing one of those. I do hope you like it. I'm literally wearing one of those. Oh no, this is the shirt. I was wearing the tee. Ah, okay. Well, I'll wear the tee because it's hot as frick. I spent some time setting up our main floor's AC earlier because, like, there is a little fan that's like a fan light that has been put into like our main living room's light socket, but that fan makes such like a just spine tingling freaking sound, and I hate it so much. Let's grab our thing. Golden chair. Heck yeah. I knew it had been half an hour because I've been recording for 39 minutes. So it kind of had to have been half an hour by now, considering that was the first thing I set up. But yeah, that thing's loud. We actually haven't had the thing plugged in before, so like I didn't know how loud it would be. But it's loud. Safe to say. Thankfully it's not going to be like on all the time. Though even if it was, I honestly don't think it would be that big of a deal. If it makes the house feel cool, that's all that matters. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, all my rambling aside. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.